Okay, today we are at Arnie's place. We're at Bay Hill, right before the Bay Hill Invitational here in about 4 weeks. So we're going to go out on the golf course, we're going to have some fun out there. We're going to talk to you about the differences between our regular golf and playing a PGA Tour golf course. So let's take the scoring method out there, let's make it happen. Okay, so the first thing you notice is walking down towards the fairway and not being able to see your shoes because the rough is so thick. Now, we're over 5 weeks out from the tournament, and it is already thick, and so the intimidation factor off the tee box right away is if you miss the fairway, you're going to be wedging out. Okay, the famous 6th hole, the par 5, just the intimidation factor of that lake. Look over there, that's where the green is. Where did Bryson go? Bryson kind of went at the rocks. That is just insane. Go that way. Bryson Chambers. Now, don't you put your hands in the air? Don't you like?
Halfway.
It was a third. It was a third short. It was a third short. But that. So you're saying over the yellow piece right here. I'm gonna cut off a big chunk here, kids. Please go.
Let's try another one.
Not only do you have the deal with the water, but you also have gaiters that are 13 feet long. So I go ahead and keep my distance right here and let Stumpy over here just chill for the day. So let's play Find the Golf Ball. So landed on the fairway, rolled into the rough, and as you can see, there's just no sign of it. You got to get in here and really start looking for your golf ball the minute you're off the side of the fairway. Oh, here we are, we're coming up on it right here. There it is. So let's go ahead and give you an example. Just hit a shot just off of the fairway, and there you are, sitting down in the rough, and as you can see, my foot, I mean, this ball is just not going anywhere. So let's just take a look at what it looks like down here. Sitting down in the rough right there, okay. Wisely played away from the water, going for the par 5. Oh, very nice. Oh, look at that for a golf shot, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely shot. Yeah, that's a solid lie right here.
All right, we're gonna put it right in there.
Oh, let's see this right here, Trav. Get on there.
Come on.
There's a ton of water, there's a ton of trees, and then you know that the fairways are insanely tight because the rough is so thick. So it just adds more pressure on you on the tee box to make sure you hit a good one. Like if you see this right here, I mean, we are hitting into the wind, and you got the bunker on the right, you got water on a huge slope down to the left, and it's tucked in on this front right corner here. The wind's blowing off of the left, heading you towards the water, having come in from about 170 yards away. I mean, just very little room for error, and having to get yourself into a position where you end up leaving yourself, yeah, a decent putt, but it's, you know, 2 good shots into this green, and it's 30 feet away from the hole with a bunch of speed down the hill. So here's one of the most intimidating things about playing Bay Hill is you've got a par 4 that's like 460. The fairway, how tight is that fairway? About 14 paces wide? Yeah. I hit it straight down the middle of the fairway, which I feel is good. I run out and I'm in this lie right here, and luckily I only have 200 yards in. So, you know, the tightness of the fairway is not easy. And then just trying to hack it out and get it in a fairway bunker, in a bunker to try and maybe scramble a 5. And you've just got the intimidation factor of hitting into these greens. I mean, not only have you got the wind, but you've got shots that are going over water, with water to the right or the left, bunkers on the other side, having to be precise, just continually putting pressure on you, but also realizing if you're just a few yards off to the left in the rough, you're really going to be struggling. And again, using the scoring method, get inside 100 on the fairway, wedge, get up and down, and get out of here with a bogey. But luckily, I'm in the fairway.
Yeah, right there.
That's all good, but if you're really going to play this golf course for the PGA Tour, you need to go all the way back over there to the 11th tee box where they play it. Another 100 yards. But so that's 7,400 up where Jared is, right? And then you're there on the tour, they're coming all the way back over the road here. So another 80 yards to right here, which is actually the tee box for another hole. So not only that 7,400, you're actually getting another at least 80 yards right here. Closer to, what does it play? Beautiful drive right here on the par 4, dog leg. But as you see here, over this bunker, about a 20, maybe 25 yard wide fairway. But again, the thing is you're coming across this fairway because it's a par 4 dog leg. So you're hitting it this way, so it's even tighter. Oh, very nice. Go in. Ooh, can we zoom in and see that one?
The draw you called.
Yeah. Okay.
On the left side of the fairway.
We're playing what, 6,900 right now? Okay, then you've got these around about what, 7,400. And then you've got, like, I'm gonna go back. I don't even know if I want to jog all the way back there. Okay, here's the deal. I have 220 yards of the green, but the wind is into me. I could hit the 16th green at Bay Hill, okay, but I'm going to be responsible because it's into the wind, which means even if I flush it, I can't get it there. So I'm 220. I'm going to hit myself. I want about 80 yards in, so 160-ish. Is that right, Jared? 140. Okay, that's good. I'm into the wind though, so I've got to play 160. So another thing you notice out here is when you do miss the green, I would say that the rule of 12 goes out the window because first of all, the rough is so thick and then the greens are so fast. So this is why you're seeing so many of the guys on the tour, having to hit shots where, they're coming up super high with tons of spin because, I mean, it's next to impossible. And yeah, that was a nice golf shot. This is not where you want to leave it, but very different from what we're used to on our normal golf courses.
Shot.
The crowd goes wild.
Oh,
now that might be good, but let's just go ahead and just remind ourselves where we're meant to be teeing off from. Okay, perfect drive on 18, and now we see the pin situated what looks to be in the lake. It's about as far right as you can put that pin. That is a Sunday afternoon pin right there. And I'll have Tiger Woods' putt from when he won that tournament. I'm aiming, what, I'm sure 20 feet? Yeah. Break. Come on, darling. Not too bad.
Oh, we've got a scorecard.
We got a scorecard, 78, and we do have the same golf ball that I started with that I finished with. 18 of 18 checks, 18 of 18 down, and 78. Just a fantastic day out at Bay Hill, and I just want to go ahead and give you a recap of kind of what I saw, and when you watch the tournament this year, just to start to understand what I think is the challenge that you face when you play a course like this. So to start with, you know, the big difference is when you're off of that tee box, on every tee box, you're being challenged to make sure you put the ball in play. You cannot miss the fairway, because when you do, you're in rough that is too thick to be able to go ahead and advance the ball onto the green. You've got to wedge out. Remember, we're 5 weeks away from the tournament. The second thing is, as you're starting to hit into the greens, there is always a challenge. Not even the wind, it's just that there's water right on one side, and then there's a big bunker on the other side, and then if you miss the green, there's thick rough. Then when you get onto the green, they're firm, and again, these aren't fast today. They were probably running about 11 on the stimp. They're going to get faster and faster, and the break is absolutely maximized when you start to get those speeds up to 13 like they would have on the PGA Tour. So overall, you know, the scoring method today, you know, playing from the blue tees, right? The golf course is 6,900 yards. That's a long way. Well, the 7,400 plus some you saw on the video today, probably 7,700 yards, so insanely long. You've got wind coming up, and then you got the pressure of playing for millions of dollars. So I would say today I did a darn good job. We had a ton of fun out here on the golf course. 18 of 18 checks getting into the scoring zone, 18 of 18 down in 3, shot a 78, finished with 3 consecutive pars, and, you know, just had a ton of fun playing this course. Little prize for one of you at the end of here. If you go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, I'm going to go ahead and sign this, which will probably decrease the price of it a little bit, but send it out to you. It's a Bay Hill Arnold Palmer flag, and all you got to do is subscribe, and we'll go ahead and send it out to one of you lucky winners.